Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel after a ridiculously long period of time where I did not post one video. So today I am here to do a channel update, and I also have a huge pile of books that I have gotten this October so far, and I wanted to share them with you, so I'm going to do that as well. So I want to start with the reasoning behind me not posting anything for a while. Number one's obviously school, because it takes up about 98.5% of my time. The other 1.5 I spend sleeping. My computer also took a crap, so this is my first video taken from my MacBook Air I got I want to say right before school started, so the end of August, but I was too scared to try videoing with. So, can I just say the quality of this is so much awesome? I can't even awesomer. I honestly said awesomer. So much better. Let's try to speak English, people. But it's amazing. I can actually see, my hands look real. I had a Toshiba before. Not a fan. I'm sorry if you're not a Mac fan, but I'm kind of in love with this computer. And then last but not least, my sister got married and I was the maid of honor. So I was super duper busy getting everything around, and she got married out of state. So we had to drag everything from Ohio to the backwoods of Tennessee so she could get married in a cabin. It was gorgeous. Everything was great in the end. So they're married happily ever after. Let's get to the books. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start. I just dropped it. With one book that a lot of you are probably going to judge me on. But hey, I like girly books sometimes. And sometimes you just need a good cry from a book. So I got The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks. That's pretty much all I'm going to say about that. I mean, feel free to judge me, but next time I'm feeling like I need a sappy love story, there's this on my shelf waiting for me to read it. If you have any sappy love stories that aren't Nicholas Sparks, suggest them to me, because I'm kind of just sick of Nicholas Sparks, but I need a good cry sometimes. So comment below your favorite sappy love story so I can read it. Okay, moving on. I got Sweet Evil by Wendy Higgins. It's kind of like an angels and demons sort of thing, so I'm pretty excited about this. I haven't really read anything about angels and or demons, actually. So I'm really excited about this, and I heard from a couple booktubers that this is a really good book. Not their favorite, per se, but good. So I figured, why not give it a shot? Okay, moving on. One book is the next book, I guess, I got because my club, I'm vice president of my college Republicans club, so I got our club a book to share, at least the girls out of the club. I got us Dirty Sexy Politics by Meghan McCain. I know a lot of people aren't very political, but I actually enjoy reading books like this, strangely. I'm possibly going to be teaching government once I get my degree. I have 2 years left, pushing for that. So I figure I need to know everything from all sides. So that's why I got this book, and I got it on bookoutlet.com for like $3 because the cover's torn, scratch and dent. I was pretty sad about that when I got it, but hey, at least it still had the cover, right? Okay. Moving on, I got The Nightmare Affair by Mindy Arnett. I got this book because it sounded interesting. This girl is literally a nightmare. So I thought it sounded interesting. I don't know. it's just something I haven't really read that much of. I mean, I do read a lot of paranormal, but this concept, I have never heard anything like it, and I got it on Book Outlet again for like $3 or something like that. I don't even know. I don't even really care. I got paid, so I kind of went crazy on Book Outlet. Like I know many of you do too. So, the next book I also got from Book Outlet is called Enchanted Ivy by Sarah Beth Durst. It's about a girl who wants to go to Princeton, I believe it is. Yeah, where her grandfather went. And he gets her in, but he gets her into the underground sort of Princeton, like the paranormal sort of Princeton. Like there's two different ones, the one that everybody knows and the one that only certain people know. So, being a college student like I am, I thought this sounded interesting, and it's paranormal again. I think that's all I read in my life. I really need to broaden my outlook on book reading life and just read a wide array of books and not just paranormal. The next book isn't paranormal. Impressive. Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I think I am the last person on BookTube who has not read this. Am I? Have you read it? Because I feel like you probably have. Yeah, I got this book on recommendation through BookTube. I'm pretty excited about it. And it's fantasy. I don't read much fantasy, actually. I can't remember the last, hardcore fantasy book I've read that wasn't the book I'm reading right now, which I will share with you in 5 books. Get ready. So I got that. And then the next 2 books I got one of them off of Book Outlet and one from my Books A Million in town, because I read Of Poseidon by Anna Banks, and so of course I needed Of Triton. I actually really enjoyed Of Poseidon. I'm thinking about doing a review on that book, but let's be real, I might as well just wait and do the whole series review, because look how thin this book is. Like, I ordered this one online, and comparing it to the 3rd book and the 1st book even, it's so short. I was kind of disappointed. I got it, I was like, oh, you're going to keep it under 300 pages? Really? There needs to be more story than that. But I guess there's the 3rd, so I'll get over it. But I really enjoy this story. I don't want to call them mermaids, but I really enjoy mermaid books because I was raised on Disney and love The Little Mermaid, probably. I think that's probably where that obsession's, stemmed from. The next book, sorry, let me bend over one more time. Okay. I got The Other Bowling Girl by Philippa Gregory. I bought this book because I'm kind of obsessed with The Tudors on Netflix. I'm a history nerd as it is, and that show series, if you're interested in history and interested in Tudor England, watch that show because it is historically accurate. I know a lot of other shows like Reign, no one really, Nostradamus in that show, I mean, yeah, he was a Frenchman, and yeah, he was in that same time frame, but there's really no evidence saying that he was the Queen's seer. It's a little iffy, and I feel like it's a little far-fetched for me. I love the show, though. Get me anything historical. Hook me up. I love Reign. I just love that show. It's so good. So anyway, I got this book because it's about the other bowling girl. Not Anne, but her sister. So I got this, and I know it's fiction and not real, but I just love the time frame. I love England. My mom and I are actually planning a trip to go to England because she's obsessed with the Tudors just as much as I am. So we're going to go visit all of the places that we saw in the show, and I'm so excited. That probably won't happen until after I graduate and after I get married and after I have 8 gazillion children, because it's going to be that far in the future. But we will someday. Last book before my lovely box that I have to share with you guys, I found The Bone Season hardcover by Samantha Shannon. I know I had seen this book recommended so many times, and I'm just really excited to read this. I mean, honestly, I've seen a few excerpts about it, but haven't really. I've honestly tried not to get to know much about it because I want to read it going in kind of blind. And most exciting day of my life, I was visiting a friend and I was like, hey, let's go to the bookstore in her town because every bookstore is different. Which I am so glad that I did because I got the hardcover of The Bone Season, $6.97, $7 for this book. I was so excited. I felt like I got the deal of the century, and I honestly think that I did. Okay, now last to my probably most exciting purchase of October so far. It was an impulse buy. So this is a series that everybody on BookTube tells me I need to read. I'm 20 years old, reading about a 12-year-old right now. And yes, that 12-year-old is Percy Jackson by Rick Riordan. I got the whole box set. It's gorgeous. And of course, number one's missing because that's the one I'm reading right now. I got this book at Walmart, of all places. But it was kind of an impulse buy. I was there. Of course, you stop in the book section. Oh, box set of Percy Jackson. I don't even have to go back to get any more. I have all 5 of them. So there. And it even came with this cute little poster thing. Woo. So, okay. That's my ramble. Those are my books for October. Look forward to seeing you guys all with my October wrap up. And I might even do a TBR. I'm not a huge person on TBRs just because I'm so busy with school. I don't want to set expectations too ridiculously high that I know I'm not going to reach them. Because I see all these people and they have like 12 to 13 books on their TBR. When do you find time to read 12 books while in college? You don't. If you do, props to you. You're amazing. I admire you deeply. So, thank you guys for watching this lovely video, and I hope you guys are having an amazing October, because I know I am, and I hope you guys will stay tuned and come back for more. See you guys. Thanks.